Welcome back. In the previous part, we had a run-in with Campy. Well, Emma helped us out, didn't she? So anyway, let's return to Crossbell. We need to drop Emma and Celine off at the city before we head back to camp. Should we get going? Return to Crossbell. It's been a while since I was last on a normal bike. Try to keep it from shaking too much. I'm a little on the full side. Oh, Celine, you'll never keep your figure if you keep overeating like that. Shut up. Just lost myself for a minute, that's all. Let's get you two back to Crossbell. Emma, Celine, you two can ride in the sidecar. Very well. Thank you. I shall take my usual spot. Yeah, but on our bike. Come on, Ellie. They haven't seen each other in a long time, so don't get in their way, alright? Oh, is that how things like this are supposed to go? Let's just get going, everyone. Just her eyes, then they get a bit shifty. Speed up like... So, you ramped up your search about half a year ago. Yes, I returned home and had my grandmother instruct me on ancient arts. Vita had already mastered those same arts by the time she was 16. She was considered a true prodigy. You've never had her wild personality, but I think you managed just as well. Your magical abilities should be about on par with Vita's now. I'd certainly like that to be true. I'd say it is true with that spell you pulled earlier. And Celine, you stopped me from losing control. I just used a spell to calm your mana. Even if your mana being out of whack was most likely not the problem. It's just good that it worked. I see. If you're losing control, then something grandmother told me might help. But for now at least, I think you have the right idea of not overusing it. Yeah, it'll be a last resort at most. She understood better, but basically you're not going to push yourself, right? Now I know why Allie always worries. We'll do what we can to avoid being a hindrance. So don't be afraid to rely on us. That's kind of you both, but I agree with them. Though by this point you should know my opinion on the matter. That I do. Okay, I need all three of you to have my back. You have such a good rapport with your students. They're right on par with the old Class 7. Are we? I'd say we're still very green. And we've still got some challenges up ahead. Elliot has his share too. Speaking of our old classmates, you've been talking to Alicia and Macias recently, right? How did you know? It's painfully obvious for one. Why else would they be talking about ways to help you? Celine, that was supposed to be a secret. Our instructor is really lucky to have such great friends. And he would have never met them without being part of Class 7. I understand the sentiment even if I can't relate. I hope we can see both of them soon. By the way, Emma, what are you doing tonight? Huh? Instructor? What's the matter? Just look at that. What is it? How did that fit through the station, though? You gotta think if it's using both sides, it's like, did they demolish part of the station to get that through? Why even bother raising them there, though? I just gotta check they work. Why only the two, though? Why? It's like, why even bother? Like, you've got another one there. You got four. You got four. What about those two? You didn't raise those two? Just look at them. Those are railway cannons. They used to have some stationed in the fortress. Their power is terrifying. It's enough to wipe a city like Crossbell off the map in half a day's time. Their size and design aren't the same as the ones we saw at the fortress, so they must be a newer model. Are they being set up along the border? Unbelievable. Just what is it about to happen in this country? Indeed. Name of the game, everyone. Name of the game. PM. Thank you for bringing us here. Yeah, thanks. No worries. So this is where you guys are staying, huh? Long Lao. Long Lao. It's an Eastern-style tavern and inn. Between the food and the inn, I have no complaints. Oh, I think you'll like it here. Zwang Hei's food is amazing. Shuang? I don't know. And the rooms are nice and relaxing. Is that so? I'm looking forward to it. I have my Arcus too, so please contact me if something comes up. I will do the same if I come across any information. Got it, thank you. Bye now. Don't push yourself too hard. He will. He will. Rean will, that is. Now, let's go back to camp. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Physically, as well as mentally. Yeah. Why are you all staring at me? I just have a lot on my mind. Like the railway cannons for one. Not from crossbow, but I can still see how serious things are becoming. Let's get back and organize our report so we can pinpoint the problem areas. Kurt? Ellie? Telephone! Schwarzer here.
Oh good, you picked up!
Towa!
Where are you right now, Rean? Are you done with your special ops missions?
Yeah, we just got back to town. Did you call about the railway cannons?
Ah, so you saw them too? I do want to talk about that, but there's another matter that needs our attention first.
For me, it's still like, did they demolish walls to get them through?
Can you come back to the camp ASAP?
That's the plan. Wait a sec. What kind of matter are we talking here?
Oh! Hello, Yuna. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. The branch campus just got a request from the Governor General. That's all.
Huh? What kind of request?
He asked us to go to the party at Orchis Tower tonight as part of the security detail. Also, that we greet Prince Olivert and Princess Alphen.
Name of the game, everyone. Again. It's quite frequent. Rean and the others returned to camp, showered, and changed into their spare uniforms. Leaving the camp to the Railway Military Police, the students and faculty all headed to the Governor General's office, Orchis Tower. 6:10 p.m. Where Haas goes at night. Obviously he's not selling his balloons. Or is he? But somewhere else, maybe inside. Why not use the underground parking? There's a whole section for it, we know that.
Many influential individuals have gathered here at Orchis Tower tonight. However, we've confirmed that Speaker McDowell was not one of the people invited to the festivities. I worry the citizens of Crossbell won't take the news that their local representative has been snubbed like...
assume they will park the cars in the underground area.
Pardon us for that. The views and opinions just expressed are not endorsed by this news channel.
Staff and students of Thors Branch Campus, thank you for all your hard work.
That's no problem at all.
I will explain the particulars for the security at tonight's event, but first, allow me to introduce the people for which you'll be providing security.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm responsible for overseeing the well-being of Heimdall. My name is Carl Regnitz. Leaves is a part of the capital's suburbs. It's unfortunate we haven't met before, but this is a good opportunity for us to become acquainted.
Irina Reinfeld, nice to meet you. I suppose we've been indirectly working with each other via your use of the Orchis Towers, the Derflinger, and the Panzer Soldats. I've read your reports, so I have high expectations for each of you.
Governor Regnitz is a sworn ally of the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
She's Elisa's mother. I remember Grandpa mentioning her before.
These guests, on the other hand, should require no introduction.
It's so nice to meet all of you from the branch campus. I am the Princess of the Empire of Erebonia, Alfin Rice Arner.
Rize.
I wish we could have met before, but I'm glad to finally have the opportunity. I'm sure it's due to Adios's guidance that we were able to meet tonight.
There he is.
I am none other than Olivert Rice Arner, though some have taken to referring to me as the debaucherous prince.
I wonder why.
I am here as head of the inspection team, though as it's simply for show, it may be more accurate to call me a figurehead. However, truth be told, I actually have a small connection with all of you. Up until last year, I was the chairman of the board at Thors main campus. And coincidences abound, for the three here with me comprise the entire board of directors.
How convenient.
I'm sure it's a bit late by this point, but I'd like to welcome you to Thors. Even in these turbulent times, I wish for each and every one of you to enjoy your youth to its fullest and become the foundation of the world.
As I explained earlier, we will be on standby on floor 34, one floor below the event. Let me make this clear, we are here strictly as backup. Do not do anything rash. Now move out, line up and follow me. Jeez, this school's got some serious connections. The prince mentioned it to me back during the trade conference, but he did as well, yeah. Seeing them all reminds me of my time at the main campus. Yeah, it really takes me back. Remember them all dancing by the bonfire after the school festival. I can't even picture that. I mean, stuff was going on in Crossbell at that time. Thank you all for your assistance here. Oh, Governor General. You seem to be enjoying your life as an instructor at the branch campus. Seeing that makes me proud to have been the one to nominate you first, Lieutenant Orlando. Nominated by the Governor General? I see. For a nomination, it sure sounded pretty mandatory. Anyway, did you need something from me? Or did you come here to tell me what you're going to do with them? I haven't a clue what you're talking about. To be honest, I came here to speak Rean. Huh? Join me on floor 36. It's reserved for VIPs. I was able to set up a small window of time during the dinner party to speak with some of the guests. Bring the new Class VII and Cadet Russell with you. I'd like them to be there as well. Russell? Name of the game, everyone. Very frequent. Very, very frequent. What's it trying to tell us? Why? Pokeballs up there, no? Pokemon, gotta get them all. This is floor 36, the VIP floor. Governor Regnitz and Chairman Reinford are in the second room ahead. His Highness Prince Olivert and Her Highness Princess Elfin are in the farthest room. Please speak with the security guards before entering. Understood? Thank you for your help. I'm getting kind of nervous. Isn't it a bit much for us to just go up and have a chat with the royals of the Empire? Well, they said they wanted to talk with the new Class 7. As for you, Tita, Prince Olivert and Chairman Arena requested to meet with you. It's been quite a while since I've spoken with the Prince. I'm excited to see him again. My first time meeting Elisa's mother, though. With the exception of the RF Chairman, I'm acquainted with all of them. I am acquainted with the Imperial family as well. No need to be formal, just act the way you always do. Easy for you to say, I'm not acquainted with any of these mega VIPs. And now's a good opportunity to get to know them. Let's go to Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena's room first. Should we, or should we try and go over here? Oh, we can't. VIPs are waiting, let's visit their room right away. No, I want to leave. VIP, alright. Fine. The door is locked. The VIPs are waiting, alright. You're Class 7 and Miss Tita Russell, correct? Yes, that's right. This is Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena's room. Yes, they're expecting you. Please, go in. Alright, pardon us. Wonder what Elisa's mother is like.
Ah, welcome! Sorry to call for you like this. I'm sure you're busy with security matters.
No, it's fine. I'm glad for the chance to talk. It's good to see you again, Governor Regnitz and Chairman Arena. I see Sharon is with you too.
Thanks to you, I was able to promptly meet with the chairman. I'm glad to see you all were able to safely complete your duties for the day.
I've heard about what you've been doing for your special ops missions. Thank you for your assistance. So you're the new Class 7? And you are Professor Erica's daughter?
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You know my mother?
I met her when I went to Libero with my father many years ago. We still keep in touch, even if she spends most of her letters gushing about you.
Mother. Nice to see you again, Governor Regnitz.
I believe the last time was at Corel Imperial Villa. But now you're one of Rean's students? This sure is an interesting class. I heard you met with Machias and Elisa earlier?
Yeah, thankfully. Elisa delivered Orbital bikes and new equipment for the Dareflinger.
I see. Here, have a seat. Sharon, some tea for our guests.
But it's only proper, isn't it?
Certainly.
The new Empire's 8-metropolis plan. Yes, currently Ordis, Bereahar, Rua, St. Ark, and Heimdall are the 5 biggest cities in the Empire. We plan to add Uri in the northwest, Haliask in the north, and Crossbell City to them to create the core of the new Empire. There'll be a speech explaining the particulars tomorrow when Crossbell's provincial legislature is assembled. And that's what they've been planning? Could you give us a quick overview? There are a few elements to it, but the most notable is the new tax plan. Currently, Erebonian tax rates differ by region. Under this plan, all 8 cities would have the same tax laws and rates as Heimdall. That's good, right? I've heard Crossbell's taxes have been high since the annexation. Yes, different tax rates are a hassle when doing business across regions. The ultimate plan is to have a single tax rate for the entire Empire. Just like Liberl, for example. That's right, taxes are pretty much the same wherever you go in Liberl. Seems like a logical plan. But it's going to be a big change for the nobles who live off the province's taxes. I have no doubt there will be many obstacles going forward. But we plan to discuss all those at the provincial legislature tomorrow. Just so you know, Crossbell will benefit greatly from having the same taxes as Heimdall. Really? Excuse me, but you'll be talking to Speaker McDowell about this, right? Yes, that was the plan, but it may not be that easy. Apparently, he won't be at the dinner tonight. I'm a little concerned about him. I see. I wonder if he's ill. That is a little worrying. I haven't heard anything about Speaker McDowell either. Sure he has much to think on, though. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus's plans, for one. We all have our respective reasons for coming to Crossbell. I was originally planning on coming here on my own, separately from the inspection team. I'm sure the same could be said of the Prince and Princess. I saw all of this, including the visit from the Pantagruel, is the doing of the Imperial Government and the Governor General. Which means our field exercises being in Crossbell were also, yeah. Even the railway cannons being deployed here. Ah. So you saw them. The new Dragunov class railway cannons. One of my main reasons for visiting was to oversee their deployment. How did you get them through the station? That's the bit I want to know. Dragunov class? But why? Chairman Arena, would you explain to us just what those things are capable of? Master Rean? Very well. I'll tell you what we can announce publicly right now. Dragunov-class railway guns are the newest model. They're the official successor to the ones installed at the fortress. I can't go into specifics, but suffice to say they maintain the firepower of the old models while drastically increasing their mobility. By making use of detour rails, they can be used at any point along the railways. Yeah, but is that how you got it through the station? Detour rails? Maybe. They could even be moved along the Transcontinental Railroad, for example. Weapons of mass destruction comparable to the ones at the fortress. Haven't seen them in person, but reportedly, they're capable of destroying large cities with populations of 100,000 in less than 2 hours. Why would you bring such a thing to Crossbell? Why was never a concern. I was tasked by the Imperial Army to make them, so I did. That's all. The advisor at your school, Professor Schmidt, helped out as well. What? Sorry to have betrayed your expectations like this. But both Chairman Arena and I were involved with the establishment of the original Class VII. That's one of the reasons we wanted to meet with you today. Wanted you to be aware of both the bright future and the cruel present between the Empire and Crossbell. Governor Regnitz. Our time is nearly up. I believe the Prince and Princess are waiting to speak with you. It wouldn't do to make them wait any longer than necessary. True. Governor Regnitz, Chairman Arena, please excuse us. Yes, I pray your field exercises turn out well. Take care. Farewell, everyone. I'm in no position to comment on anything Chairman Arena said, but it's alright, she's a tough person, but I know she's fair too. For the time being, I'll accept her and the Governor's words. You have my most gracious thanks. I will also pray you are able to finish your field exercises safely. Yuna, you okay? Can't just stay calm about this. But I know those two told us all that without hiding anything. So I'll accept what they said for now. Yuna. Agreed. I have my own concerns about the 8 Metropolis plan. You should each think about what we learned tonight. Time is short right now. We should go meet with the Prince and Princess. Yes, they should be in the next room down the hall. Let's get them then. Class 7 and Cadet Russell of Thors Branch Campus have arrived. Hello. I have orders from the Prince, Olivert, to let you pass. Be mindful of the fact that you are meeting with the Imperial family. Please mind your manners. Understood. Please excuse us. The Imperial family? Why are you wearing your sunglasses, though? You're indoors, mate.
Rean! Welcome, all of you.
Elise, Princess Alvin, good to see you both.
Yes, likewise. If I recall correctly, we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. And Elise... Oh, Elise? It's nothing. Good to see you again, Rean.
Yeah, it's been too long. I heard you became student council president. Is that going well?
Oh, absolutely. Her popularity with the younger students has simply skyrocketed. Everyone there relies on her all the time. Perhaps tonight, she can rely on her dearest brother to comfort her?
Oh my.
Your Highness!
I'm glad to see you two are as close as ever.
So these are the princess and Instructor Rean's little sister.
Both of them are so gorgeous, it's like they stepped right out of a dream.
Aha! Welcome, young Rean.
Prince Olivert, it's been a while since I've seen you too.
Indeed, over a year? Far too long by my reckoning. Late though it may be, I'd like to congratulate you on graduating. I'd also like to thank you for lending your aid to the branch campus.
I'm not worthy of those words. You've done a lot for me too, Your Highness. You and Towa. Let me thank you on behalf of all my classmates who aren't here today.
Oh, that little parlor trick I did for you? Think nothing of it.
I guess the old Class 7 has a lot going on.
One way to put it.
He's pretty charismatic. Just what I'd expect from a prince.
I'd hesitate to call him a typical prince.
So we have the new Class 7 and my very own little comrade in arms. It's good to see you again, Kurt. But Tita, has it truly been 3 years?
Uh-oh.
Well, perhaps I should play you a song to mark this joyous reunion of friends long apart.
Do it.
I think we'll pass. Besides, I'm sure you don't have much time before the dinner.
Aww.
I'm glad to see you're the same as ever.
It is a pleasure to see you again too, Your Majesty.
Wait, what?
I've heard rumors about the kind of person he is. They appear to have all been true. Dear Olivert, can't you see the new people are overwhelmed by your charms? Please, have a seat, everyone.
Yes, charms. This brings me back. Last time we were together, Tita, was during the incident in Labeur. Wait, no. It was in Phantasma, wasn't it? Yeah, that place was pretty tough to deal with. I'm so happy to see you've been doing well since then, Prince Olivert. It warms my heart to see what a delightful young lady you've grown into. I'm certain it's been causing dear Agate no end of trouble. Well, in fact, I'm told you ran into him in Sutherland. I've heard about your previous set of field exercises. Thank you for dealing with the requests on behalf of the Imperial Government. The old Class 7 and Agate helped out a lot. Entire branch campus too, led by Kurt, Una, and Altina. Instructor? I had heard that you joined Class 7, Kurt. It truly seems to be a good fit for you. Never expected Cedric would have done such a thing. Princess? So you heard. Right, you two are the older siblings of that snobby prince guy. That's a little too disrespectful, and this is me talking. Well, I'm certain we cannot argue that point, unfortunately. Let me say this, Rean. You as well, Kurt, given what your family has been through. We sincerely apologize for his actions. No, please, don't trouble yourself over it. My father, brother, and uncle have all accepted it already. I am so lost. You don't have to worry about me either. If anything, I was just surprised how much he grew in such a short time. When did he start being like that? Around summer of last year. He was unable to attend the summer festival due to illness. It was as though he changed to a completely different person. Maybe he was. Swapped. He grew taller and stronger. Without it, he would be fine, but he also became much more forceful. My mother was worried about him too. I only assume it was due to the influence of that man. That man. It seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. Chancellor Osborne. Recently, Cedric's begun to look up to him. Double exclamations from Rean. Isn't he the one they call the Blood and Iron Chancellor? He's the one who planned the whole annexation of Crossbell. To be fair, he has always admired the way the Chancellor has done things to some extent. The Chancellor played a part in helping Cedric recover and grow. He has my thanks for that. No doubt Cedric will learn to control that forcefulness of his one day. Kurt, Rean, please watch over him for me. Olivert. Yes. Of course, Your Highness. Sounds like there are some complicated things going on. Definitely got a better impression of them now. Don't they both care for their little brother a lot? Might I introduce myself as well? No. Emily Schwarzer, Rean's younger sister. Thank you all for taking care of my brother. Huh? He's the one who takes care of us. I mean, I don't really look up to him, but I don't hate him or anything. My word. You're welcome, though it is true that we are more often indebted to him. Same here, he helps me out with his lessons and with Panzer Soldat related things. Is that so? Well, even so, my brother is still very new to being an instructor, so please take care of him. Is that really necessary? Oh, enough playing around, you. After all, you're the one who looks up to Rean the most. Princess? In any event, I was surprised to hear you had joined Class 7, Altina. Yet somehow I feel like it was meant to be. Elise. I'm surprised to hear that. Under the impression my presence would bring back unpleasant memories, given our history. Well, it's true I'm not pleased with your... for having kidnapped myself and the princess, but... I was told you've been helping my brother, so I wanted to thank you. Though you may be his student now, I ask that you continue to look after him. Ah. Allie. Wait, what was that about kidnapping? I recall hearing you were a spy for the Noble Alliance, but... Yes, as part of my spy missions, I abducted Elise and the princess. That was also the first time I met Instructor Rean. Hell of a first impression! Ah, yes, those sure were the days. It's strange indeed to think that after all that, you're a member of Class 7 now. However, it's all thanks to you that I was able to be the damsel in distress and find myself carried to safety in Rean's arms. Princess. So that's how you all know each other. Wow, I'm impressed with all the things the class you established has achieved, Olivier. Oh, stop, Tita. You flatter me ever so. Don't even know where to start with that one. But I see now. He definitely acts like a big brother. Elise, guess she's about the same age as me. The time has come. My apologies for interrupting. However, it's nearly time for the dinner party. You will need to prepare soon. Ah, already? How time flies. Understood. Thank you for letting us know. I suppose it is time. Once more for the sweet sorrow that is parting. I have little doubt we'll meet again soon, however. Thank you for calling us here to talk. Hope your inspection goes smoothly. Please keep looking out for these two, okay, Elise? Yes, of course. You take care of your class as well, Rean. I pray you find success with your field exercises. Ah, yes, one final thing. Regarding that girl with the mint-colored hair. Are you talking about Muse Egret? Muse? Egret, I see. What about her? She's a classmate of mine. Oh, I see. Princess. Yes. My apologies for bringing it up. For a moment I thought I knew her, but it must have been my mistake. Farewell for now, and thank you. They know too much. I wish we could have talked a bit longer. Either way, I'm glad to see they all seemed well. Yes, I agree. I'd heard quite a few rumors about Olivier, so I was a little worried. But it seems like he's doing just fine after all. Is Olivier his nickname or something? Well, when he visited LaBelle 4 years ago, he hid his identity and took a different name. To me, he's still the funny, smart and reliable bard Olivier. Is that so? So that means you must know my older brother as well. Oh, you mean Mr. Mueller? He and Olivier are pretty much best friends. I had no idea you were his little brother. Well, half-brother. We have different mothers, and frankly, we look nothing alike. I hadn't heard that before. Allie? What's wrong? I just started to feel a little bit of regret for what I did with the princess and Instructor Rean's little sister. It was a mission, so I know I shouldn't feel bad, but... I see. Altina. Seems like you're growing up too, Allie. Elise and the princess were both so gorgeous, I can't fall behind. I understand the feeling. Alright. We're all done meeting the VIPs. Party's going to start soon, so let's get back to floor 34. Yeah. Understood. And we'll end this part here, and in the next part we'll return to floor 34, I think. Because there's an exclamation there, so we'll see what happens in the next part. Ta-da for now.